It's that time of the year again, the Thursday we all look forward to, Thanksgiving! Yes, it is my favorite time of the year, but for you, especially if you're suffering from gut issues, it actually may end up being the worst time of the year. Oh no! And it's the Thursday full of F's, food, family, football, fun. But for those of you who suffer from gut conditions, it can also be flatulence and farts and feces. Oh no! All sorts of gut issues going on. In today's video, I'm going to give you Thanksgiving eating tips. I'm going to bust a couple of Thanksgiving myths. Then I'm going to give you 5 Thanksgiving holiday tips so you can have the best Thanksgiving ever. Guys, let's talk about food. Howdy y'all, Dr. Islam here, aka your poop guru, trying to give you the best tips and tricks so you can live your best life from the top all the way down to the bottom. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe to get more videos like you're watching in this video. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter. We get great tips and tricks coming to your inbox every single week. So I'm gonna tell you a story about Alan, my friend. Alan loves the holidays. He eats everything he can. It's his favorite time of the year. But Alan's always been struggling with his weight. He knows the holidays can be a hit or miss time when it comes to weight gain and just not feeling good. The temptation is there. He wants to eat all the foods that he can, but he knows if he does that, he's not going to live his best life, and he certainly is not going to live a life that is healthy. It's a hard balance to have. Do you struggle with this balance? Because I do as well. Yes, your poop guru also suffers from having that balance between eating good food and wanting to live a healthy life. Why are the good things so tasty? I feel like me and Homer Simpson are kindred spirits. So first, let's bust a couple of myths that you and Alan may have when it comes to holiday eating. Myth number 1, most people don't gain a significant amount of weight during the holidays. Let me know in the comments down below, have you heard a myth like this? Because unfortunately, it's not true. Holidays can be a time when we actually do pack on those pounds. Yes, all the great food that's out there, whether it's Thanksgiving food, maybe it's Christmas food, or maybe it's a combination of the two. This is the time of the year we want to go out and have friends and eat what we want. But also the food during this time are the foods that typically have the most amount of calories, and they taste so good you want to eat more and more and more. And the problem is not just the holiday eating. The problem is that people don't stop eating after the holidays. You get on this cycle of eating, and it is hard to get off that bandwagon. So the issue becomes that weight gain you get during the holiday season, which may be 3 or 5 pounds, doesn't stop after the holiday season. It keeps on going. And then over time, you end up ballooning and getting bigger than what you were a year ago. Myth number 2, banking calories is the best way to not gain weight. Have you heard about this? What banking calories is basically not eating throughout the whole entire day, then having your meal at the very end. Now, in theory, this sounds right. Like, I'm not gonna eat anything and I can just eat whatever I want at the end of the year. Here is the reality of the situation. If you do this, if I do this, if I don't eat the whole day and I see food that's there, I'm gonna be like, You're just stuffing yourself so much, you actually overeat more than what you should. Not only that, but you see all this yummy food, you actually may overeat all the bad foods that are not good for you. So you're actually packing on calories, but calories that are not good calories, mainly fats and carbohydrates with very little protein. In theory, this is a great idea, but in reality, it just doesn't work out. I've tried this myself, and I can tell you, when I'm not eating all day, and I start my first meal, it is hard for me to stop, and I typically will overindulge and eat more than what I normally do. All right, now that we broke those myths, let me give you 5 tips on what I recommend for everyone to do to eat sensibly and healthy during the Thanksgiving in holiday meals. Number 1, eat consistently. Now we just talked about this, how banking calories is not what I want you to do. I want you to eat like normal, have 3 to 5 meals per day. But if you want to really enjoy that, maybe not have as much. And that's okay, because you're not starving yourself towards the end of the day when you just pig out, but if you have less amount during the day, or you have mainly protein and vegetables during the day, that will allow you a little bit of a wiggle room towards the very end to allow you to enjoy what you eat. But be sure to actually have consistent meals throughout the day. That way you're eating not hangry, but when you're actually hungry. Number 2, limit the liquid calories. So I know holidays are a great time to enjoy drinks, have fun, be with your friends. But those drinks that you enjoy actually may end up having a lot more calories than what you think. For example, 1 cup of eggnog can have as much as 360 calories in that 1 cup. And many alcoholic drinks go over the 200 calorie mark. And so if you have this consistently over time, or maybe you have a great night, you're enjoying yourself, you're actually increasing the amount of calories in your body, causing weight gain. So I would opt for the low calorie drinks. Coffee, tea, water is great, sparkling water, things that don't add on to calories that you're already intaking when it comes to food. Number 3, slow down. Now I know when you're seeing that food, you just want to gobble it up, eat as much as you can, and just stuff your face. But I can tell you this is the wrong way when it comes to approaching food during the holidays. Slow down, enjoy that food, enjoy that company. That slowing down actually gives your body and your brain time to process what you're eating so you actually can feel full and not overindulge. It takes time for your body to realize it's full and to get that signal from your body to your brain. And by slowing down, you're able to allow that connection to happen. Number 4, socialize away from food. Now I'm not saying don't be around food, but if you're talking, hanging out, maybe step away from that buffet table and have the interaction in a different area. Too often when we're around food, we just mindlessly nibble when it comes to food. We don't realize actually what we're eating and how much we're eating. And number 5, I'll tell you, try to enjoy the food that you are having. It's okay to indulge in that yummy food, but put limits on yourself. Maybe limit yourself to 1 bite of that chocolate cake, or maybe limit yourself to having just a little bit of dessert and that's it, or just spacing it out. Find ways to really enjoy the food. It's the holidays. I mean, come on, I want you to enjoy it, but just don't overindulge and go crazy on the foods that actually may not be good for you. So here's what I want you to do. As you enter the holiday season, just know this is going to be a time when most people gain weight and fall off the wagon. And that's okay if you do, but just to know that there are steps that you can do to hopefully minimize that effect, get you feeling better so you're not over the scales and trying to catch up again when it comes to the new year. So my question today for you, do you have tips or tips you'd recommend? Have you tried these tips before? What have you done to help improve your holiday eating during the holidays? Comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter where you can get great tips and tricks like you're learning in today's video every single week. Guys, I want to thank you. Don't forget, let's talk about poop. Thanks, everybody.